Hello everyone, Sage here. I wanted to do another reading on Jenn Soto. If you haven't heard about this case, I would suggest you look it up on YouTube. It's just chock full of videos regarding it. And Jenn Soto is a mother of Madeline Soto, and just go ahead and look it up. It's just a tragic case. Madeline Soto had disappeared the same day that Sebastian Rogers did on February 26th. So look it up if you're not familiar with it. Again, it's very tragic and it's horrible. So anyway, I had I shuffled. Oops, excuse me. I had shuffled before um I began this video, and I'm using the Bluebird again. Still, I'm always using the Bluebird Lenormand deck, utilizing the Grand Tableau spread. I'll do one more shuffling. And Soto. Excuse me. Already I can tell you that um, Stefan Stearns, the man who is currently locked up, awaiting trial for the unaliving of Jenn Soto's daughter, Madeline, is going to be throwing Jenn Soto, underneath the bus, revealing information. Secrets will come to light, disrupting her peace and tranquility. Another thing, if, okay, it, everybody's wondering why uh, Jenn Soto has not been arrested for anything. And it if they don't, I'm just saying this before I delve any further into this reading, but if they don't, it will really look bad on them, because in the end, a lot more information is going to come out, and it's going to make them look really bad if they don't do something about this. I feel like they're they're trying hard to do something about possibly holding Jenn Soto responsible. There's things, I see this when I do my readings. I see these little images in my head, and I see like um, things in the works, like a big cogwheel just kind of going forward and moving forward. Things are um, I feel like they're working towards that still, and she knows it. Um, the tower is next to the fox, which is something on the mind, and the tower is like prison time, jail time. Uh, she is definitely in a very miserable place right now. The mice is next to the heart, which is something eating at her. So this is definitely has had an impact on her. But in reality, I feel like, okay, again, this is all alleged, my opinion, not facts. And this is, my opinion. I feel like she um, is hiding information herself, and it's being exposed currently through all of these videos, these audio tapes of her interviews with the police. And with this coming out, it's really going to be blaringly obvious that she had something to do with this, with what happened to her daughter. If nothing else, she was very complacent, very complacent. There is a cutting away of peace and tranquility. There's the cross underneath the lilies, which is a disruption. It's not just a disruption, but burden of feeling like depression, and it's also above her, which is the lady. She's facing the birds, which is lots of talking. And the videos that are coming out on YouTube regarding her interviews with the police is really going to be here a little bit down the road. It's going to be um, a turning point for the police and the public in how they feel. Because there's been so many people that were kind of sitting on the fence regarding if the mother was really involved or not with her daughter's demise. And this really sets the scales a little farther on this something doesn't smell right. And she did a lot of talking on those interviews, and there were some slip ups. I mean, I listened to a little bit of it. I'm going to listen to the rest of it after I get done with this reading. But she is like speaking way too much, and it's going to be her demise. Another thing is the birch rod is sitting next to the coffin, and the coffin is underneath the tree, which is the taking of a soul. And underneath or above, sorry, the birch rod is the book, which is information, hidden information. And this here, right here, is hidden information regarding the unaliving of a person. And the birch rod is guilt. So this right here tells me this is blaringly obvious that, um, according to this reading, that she had something to do with this. She knew what happened. If not the night of, she knew what he at least was capable of, what he was doing to her daughter. Another thing I want to mention is above the book is the clouds, and the clouds is uncertainty that this information will, she's afraid this information is going to come out. And this is also above the dog. And this is one of the reasons why I don't do upside down cards, because uh, depending on where each card lays, could mean either a positive or a negative meaning regarding the cards. And this is meaning a negative. This is a negative meaning. And it's untruths. Okay. So let's say that the clouds were not here, right? And there was like the sun and the heart and the flowers, which is gift, and all that was around there. And instead of having the clouds there and the tower right to the corner of it here, that's what switches it upside down. The symbology itself that's surrounding that certain card. That's why I don't reverse cards. There's no need to with this deck, in my opinion. So anyway, she is really worried, you guys. So she's super worried that this information is going to come out. She knows that these interviews have come to light on YouTube. And right now, you guys, she is freaking out. Um, in fact, she has plans on, she is a master manipulator, you guys. So she's able to, she's like a perpetual victim. So what that means is like she never takes accountability for her own actions. So if anything goes wrong in her life, she blames others. And so what she's currently doing is she's able to, uh, um, I'd like to say justify, but she's able to create scenarios in which, to her, she can switch it around and make people feel sorry for her, and make it seem as if she's not guilty of what is blaringly obvious to everybody else, because she's just not well. And that's how she's gotten away with a lot of of the things that she's done in her life, by you know um, um, being on those pills, and justifying the pills, and justifying why she can't work. And which, here's the thing, you guys. I feel like if she's on disability, and disability is for people that need it, and I have no problem seeing people that use it, that need it, right? And there's so many. And what gets me is that I know of people that need to be on disability, but can't get on disability. Yeah, she can, but Jenn Soto can get on disability. The lady can work. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Rant over. Anyway, she is definitely worried. Her peace and tranquility is disrupted. There will be information coming to light. Uh, Stefan Stearns will definitely start throwing her underneath the bus. And this will be key to unraveling more information regarding her involvement uh, with what happened to Maddie. And this is all going to come together, and she knows it. She knows it, you guys. She is, like I said, she is probably planning on preparing by, um, um, hospitalizing herself, and checking herself into a psych ward, or she has all these little go-tos that she does in order to get away with stuff, and I do believe she checked into a psych ward. Correct me if I'm wrong. When all this stuff, when this started happening, when Maddie was discovered unalived, she checked herself in, which I gotta tell you, I wouldn't blame her normally, being a mother, and that's the most worst thing that could ever happen to a mother. But that wasn't the reason why she checked herself into it. It was to avoid public scrutiny, and it was to gain sympathy, as much as she possibly can, because that's her MO. But anyway, I got news for you, Jenn Soto. According to my readings, you're not going to get away with this, and there will be something brought against you. And Maddie deserves this justice, in my opinion. Um, it just sickens me. It really does, because she doesn't. Um, you guys got to watch these interviews, or listen to them, I should say. It's fascinating. The little bit that I did watch, they were asking her questions, and it wasn't until um, one of the investigators said, I kind of find it odd that you really haven't cried, when it comes to your daughter. And then, miraculously she cries, right? Soon thereafter. It's just so pathetically transparent on, you know, what she's doing, in my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think about this, if you're familiar with this case. Again, I would say, and okay, I am terrible with time frames, and I shouldn't even say anything, but I really feel that it's a possibility that within a few months, there's more information that's going to come to light regarding her involvement. Um, yeah, about 2, 3 months. Yeah. Anyway, again, I'm terrible at linear time, but it's going to be interesting to see what unfolds, because this is the beginning, you guys. This is the beginning of the end for um, Jenn Soto's little games, and that's what this is, little games. I really feel like, in my opinion, that she didn't care much for this, her daughter. I know I'm being kind of rough here, but that's my opinion, and I'm able to state my opinion. And I think she's despicable, and I don't have much patience for people like that. So anyway, well, that is my reading. And if you guys have any more questions regarding this case, this is actually, like I said, it's a very tragic case, but um, it's interesting to watch from a legal aspect, and from like a psych aspect, because it's like, what would prompt a mother to do this, to act this way? I almost feel like she was jealous of her daughter, and so sad, because Maddie was such a sweet little, God, she was just, beautiful, and did, obviously did not deserve what happened to her. All right. Anyway, everybody, thank you, and subscribe, hit like, share, whatever. Don't forget about my contest that I do. You got to find the video that's labeled September free reading contest, and put in the comment section your choice between 1 and 500, your number choice, one choice per person, and you have to be subscribed to my channel, and you get a free 30-minute reading from me. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening.